Hello and welcome! New plan on how to get my channel back into production. What I'm going to do is I seem to have a free day and I'm going to do what other people have advised me to do, and that is I'm just going to record shitload of footage here and now and then slowly release it over time so that I have something to give you when I don't have time to produce it on the day. And so right now I'm going to be playing a couple levels of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory right here. One of my favorites from way back when. It's, in my opinion, the last Splinter Cell game that was actually good. After this, they kind of went downhill quite a lot. But, yeah. I'll be playing quite a few hours of this right here and now. Of course, you guys will only be seeing maybe one or two. That's my plan, is to release about an hour or so of footage a day. Keep things in good retrospective. No, that's the wrong word. Keep things in good production. There you go. So I'll be cutting out things like menu systems and loading screen because you just want to get straight to the gameplay. So let's get straight to that. I'll be right back. Just so that I have witnesses so no one can claim otherwise. This is on normal. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cutscenes. There's going to be a few. You might as well want to see them. They're kind of silly in my opinion. I really don't know what to say to this. I mean, it's all pretty tight, you know. They've got their asses covered. Well, you know, except for the fact that he could. I mean, yeah. Okay. Guy was a bit of a moron, I suppose.
Looks like a Chinese Jiangwei class cruiser with a North Korean destroyer escort.
Well, glad you know what those look like. I don't. They all just look like boats to me. I'm not a nautical person. I'm not a...
Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces blockaded and boarded a Japanese cargo ship. The North Korean government released no official statement, and their ambassador remained out of contact.
Back then.
While at the UN, Chinese Ambassador Long Dan urged the U.S. and her longtime Japanese allies to remain calm, calling the blockades a legitimate response to what the rest of Asia views as a possible remilitarization of Japan.
I wonder if Long Dan has a cat.
The NSC is working on a formal response, and they've ordered the USS Walsh to close at flank speed.
You know what? I'm just going to lay the joke out in front of you. Long cat, for fuck's sake.
My best man will be on board.
Do we actually care about any of this? I mean, who here that is watching now really genuinely cares about all this shit? Secret base. Loving it.
What do you know? Chinese and North Korean ships working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond.
Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information Self-Defense Force, had this to say.
This is another distressing attempt by China and North Korea to further depress our faltering economy. The ISDF and Japan appeal to our allies for the military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting Japan from maintaining a military force capable of striking beyond its borders.
I always thought that was
Asia,
unfair. You know? All other countries are allowed to have an external capability, an externally capable army, but not Japan. Oh no! Oh no! Product placement.
I'm afraid I have no recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. It has been a while.
Nice condom you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you in the boat so you can make yourself to home and no one will even know you're here.
Ooh. I'm going to cut these out, but I might as well just keep recording just for the sake of blah.
Fisher, an American engineer named Bruce.
The briefing. This is really boring. And you know what? I've played this game through and through. These guys don't ever actually tell you anything useful. At least not in my opinion. Now, this is the loadout, right? Because you get very limited ammo and shit like that. But what I've found is that actually Redding knows his shit, and his recommendation is decent at all times. Wow, this game's a lot darker than I remember. Well, wait, it's a stealth game. It's supposed to be. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just checking that all sound is alright. Alright then. Sound is good. Alt-tabbing this game makes your entire computer crash, but it's okay. Wait, what's that? Ah, I think I see some VSync tearing. Excuse me. I did also beef up the game's graphical capabilities whilst I was in there. Now, because it's such a dark game, might be brighter for you, but it's quite dark for me, which is usually the opposite, isn't it? Usually a lot brighter for the player than it is for the viewer anyway. Now, without a gamepad, this game is a little bit hard to maintain, because you've got to match your... Well, sorry. You've got to watch your speed in order to... Wait a second, where the fuck's that crouch button now? Come on. Oh, it's E. That ain't making much sense at all. But whatever. So, in this game, for those who don't already know, because there are some people who've never played a Splinter Cell game, don't judge. You gotta match your speed to be quiet. And... Nah, come on, how to... Excuse me. Anyway, where was I? Yes, gotta do that. And without the analog control of... Excuse me. Finally figured it out. Fuck's sake. Controls
I'm
and...
hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. And I think Gorilla. I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right.
So,
See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment.
we've established Fisher knows his guns. And now, we've also established that I have... What did I have in my hand? I have a rock. Okay. Listen carefully. One reason I love this game is because, you know, like a lot of these stealth action games, the emphasis on stealth is because if you then, like, hide in the shadows enough, NPCs will have little conversations that the developer kind of wants you to hear. Now, pay close attention, children. I'm gonna bean this guy with a rock.
Where are you going? Careful! Maybe it's not safe. Don't be a fool. Old caves like these are dangerous. I'm not going any
You can't see me, fool.
Do what you like.
Bean you with a rock. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go.
Well,
Ah! Damn it. So, I've already ballsed up the stealth. That's okay, I'll just make a run for it this way. Ow, ow. Ah, I escaped. You slag. Ah, Now where are we? Can't actually see shit. Alright. Doesn't know where we are. Bear that in mind. No, we don't want to mess with that guy just yet. What do we do? How do we get to this guy? There is a way. And I forgot how to switch weapons. Which is always a pain. However, a brick. We are going to employ environmental weaponry. We're going to beam this guy with a brick. Stand right there. No. Fine. Right there. That's fine. That's fine. Brick. Ah! Ha ha ha! Beam your ass. That's right, son. I had a brick. You have high expensive weapons tech. I had a brick. Slag. Anyway. Wait, no. Come this way. Now we take this poor fool. And we drop him in a hole. Like that other game where someone dropped blood down the hole. But this will not summon any. This will not summon any. Godless demons. No, no, no. No, I said down the hole. Excuse me for a sec. Ah, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay, no. Down this hole. Go on. Did he die? You can tell using the thermal scanners because they're, well, obviously their body heat disappears. I do not believe he died.
I think you're right about the equipment, Sam.
Yeah. They got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
Try and find out where they got it. Those crates have SSCC barcodes on them and scan them with your EEV.
Now what you want to do with those generators when you see them is you want to stab them, because otherwise people will turn them back on. And that's annoying. You don't want the lights to suddenly come back on. Also, these crates, scan them, side quest. It's fun.
Lot 1 of 5. See if you can find the other 4.
I'll do my best.
The thing about side quests in this game is they unlock, like, they don't unlock anything. They award you with juicy details of, like, saucy dealings. It's all very fun. There's a swinging light bulb there, and there's a brick just there, floating there in the air. We want this brick, this magic floating brick. I love you, brick. And now, lovely magic floaty brick, I have a job for you. Yes. Now, however faithful brick. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I can take this brick all the way to the end of the level. This brick has been most useful. Ooh.
Keep it together.
What do you think, brick?
Together.
Think you're up for another beaning? I think you are. I think you're most definitely up for another beaning. Fuck guns and fuck bullets. We have a brick. Hey, buddy!
He just disappeared.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh my. That was a very bad idea. Come on. Come on. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I know he's around here.
Beanin' time. That didn't work.
You better show yourself. I can hear you.
Run away. Must be very quiet. Come on. Might be time to use the gun. And I reloaded instead. Might be able to just knife this guy. Let's see. Stab! Anyone else here? No one? No one? Fine. I'll just shove my knife in your engine there. You know, just make a hole. You'll find that to be an irritating gimmick in this. You can also scan crates with the action button, but I like to do it like this because you can do it from afar. This part's kind of fun. They're torturing a guy. Now, I'm not gonna like interrogate people, so I can't be bothered with that.
Don't you think he's had enough?
He's had enough when he can't talk.
Talking. Madre de Dios. He hasn't been able to speak for an hour.
Is there anybody
Could be
here?
faking it.
Nobody here. Booze! Let's get pissed. No, that's not booze. Drop it. There we go. Let's get smashed.
See, I bet he's faking it.
Faking? His tongue is a lump of coal. His brain is... Enough.
Okay.
I will give him more.
Just listen and
It's
watch the
already
shadows.
at the maximum. What? Should I bring down another battery? What do you say, amigo? You want another battery? Wait a minute. His ears! Look! Smoke!
That's disgusting.
I'm going to be ill. I think he's dead.
They rotted his brain.
Only one way to be sure.
Oh my god, are these your toilets? Oh, I mean, I know you live in a cave, but, you know, you've got electricity. You might as well have plumbing, too. Christ. Disgusting, man. Really. Shitting in a hole. What is it, you know, with games and, like, stuffing stuff in holes? Like, you know, one game has an obsession with putting blood down a hole. I put a body down a hole. He noticed the door was opened. Splinter Cell enemies are not Metal Gear enemies. They're not that stupid. Stab. Apparently I can't do stealth. Come on. Slag. Now look what you've gone and done. You've gone and made me relapse on my alcoholism. I'm gonna have to drink some more. Jesus Christ. Sam Fisher's a fucking alcoholic, you know that? Really is. And it's your fault. Fucking, I don't know who you are, Colombians, whatever. And, go down this way. There should be another guy down there. Don't kick the bottle. Like I said, these enemies are not stupid. They just ain't. There's a third guy. There was a third guy here. Oh, yeah, that's right. He ran away.
Doesn't sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
All
I don't
right.
believe you.
Leave the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interrogation.
I think this guy's still
Brand
alive.
will call you back.
Excuse me while I actually look up the controls for weapon changes. The weapon changing function was set to an unusable key I don't currently have. So instead I switched it to Z. We will select the pistola. This guy, I'm not sure he's dead, you know, I'm not convinced. I shine my red light on you. Take that. And that. Take more of that. Yeah. You like that, don't you? Don't you? You dead, I'm not sure.
Sam, what are you doing?
Making sure he's not suffering.
Well, leaving NATO rounds in his body is not going to look good. Leave the evidence alone and get moving.
On my way.
Nah. Now there's combat music. We have been exposed. Now, well, let's cut the poor guy down at least. Now that we can assert that he's actually dead. Yeah. Poor guy. Can we go through
Sam,
here?
it's Grim. We need to make sure that whatever Morgenwald might have told them about Mass's algorithms never leaves this site.
Okay.
I detected a wireless link coming from the technician who left the room before you entered.
So I'll need to recover any data he might have uploaded to their servers.
Exactly.
Chocolate. Now, we have two options here. We can pick the lock, which is time-consuming and boring, or we can smash it open, but it makes a noise and alerts people. I don't care. Take a knife. And look, no one cared. How about that?
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good.
Now, slice this open. Like a dirty pedo of the night. Sneak into this guy's tent. And we'll grab him. But as I said, I'm not going to bother with interrogations. No, we're just moving him out the way. Out the way. Out the way. Out the way. Move, move, move. Move, move, move. Move, 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 move. Ah! Yeah, believe it or not, that's the killing animation. The non-lethal animation is choking him, which I always thought looked more lethal, and that looked more non-lethal, but doesn't matter. Didn't actually intend to pick up his body. That was kind of pointless. now. We don't have to kill everybody. But there are some things we want. Also, we have this. I like this. This vision is kind of funky. There's that guy that has to die. We go over this way. Sneaky, sneaky. More terrible pedo fucking around. Slicing open tents. I'm gonna get you, boy. Get you. Scan the crate. Magically, I don't know. Oh, well, now we know that this guy's over here. We're gonna fuck him up. That's right. No, no. Slice! Yep, bitch. I think for this small area, that's all the dudes. I'm not entirely certain as to which way I should go now. I think I remember it's this way.
Where did that come from?
What? What? I didn't do anything.
Did you both get away okay?
See, they've been gone for a while.
How many men went with them?
Lacerda went, and he took 4 others.
You be able to keep your guard up with 4 less men?
No, we
No
don't.
one will get by me, sir.
I think that confirms it, Fisher.
Yeah, seems like Lacerda's
Gun's not
long
necessary.
We'll see if we can track him through Echelon. Don't worry about him for now.
Just gonna
We'll
have to
keep you
slice this fucker. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come. Oh, fuck this. That's right. This guy, he can actually see surprisingly well. Spoke too soon. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this Batman style. Knock him out cold. And then, well, we can't leave any survivors. We just can't. It's not done. It's not the done thing. No. There we go. You stab your thing. I think there was another crate in this area. I can't remember where it was. This is how we find it. We scat. Ah, there we go.
That's 4 of the 5 crates, Sam. Keep your eyes peeled for the last one.
Luckily, I know exactly where the last one is. Now, next thing we can do is we can actually forget where the fuck we're going, and then remember, and we go this way. Yeah, there we go. Look at that! Look at that! Guy's floating, man. He floats. It's messed up. Terrible creeper of the night. Gotcha. And now we will drag him away, because killing people is noisy work. You are such a menace, Sam Fisher. You are such an alcoholic menace. Hey, buddy. How'd you like a trip? Bye. So we sneak in through here. We come up to this guy sleeping lazily on his bed, and we're like, "Hi there, guy. How you doing? How you doing? Sleepy? Tired at all? Huh? Huh? Sleep now, sweet prince." And we collect grenades, ammunition that we really won't be needing. And then we're like, through here. There's a radio. Turn the radio off. Because their music choice is really shit. So, sneak up here, across the ramparts, or whatever it is. La dee da dee doo dee da stuff.
Get over here!
Oh my god, no. This guy saw me. Die. Nah. He dead. Motherfucker. Okay, I can't remember if there was someone here that was supposed to be left alive.
That server is the one that the tech transferred the interrogation record to. You'll need to access it. Good work, Sam. That wiped whatever information Morganhold might have given them.
Okay.
They wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough
What?
to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
Hi there.
Thunderstorms make me nervous. What? I was a boy in Granada when the Americans invaded in '83.
Alright.
My father was in the army.
Now we get to play with nice
When he
toys.
realized we could not win, he led us into the mountains with some of his
Hi there, guys.
and all of our family.
Hi there. How you doing?
The Americans caught up with us.
Having fun? Having fun down there, are you guys? Tell you what. You guys don't look very healthy. You know, must not be very healthy work just standing around, you know, guard post shit. All very boring stuff. You don't get much exercise, but I know a good exercise routine that you could do out here, out on the coast as well. Swimming. Yes, that's healthy, good exercise. How about you go for a swim? Go on. Go on. Oh, look, he's loving it. Wait, what? Go for a swim. What about you then? You be more cooperative. Would you actually be willing to go for a swim? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Damn. It's like these guys were committed to not being healthy. Shame.
Good work, Fisher.
Alright.
We can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates and make a lot of people's jobs a whole lot safer.
How come no one ever does things to make my job safer?
If you want me to hire some more analysts to interpret information for you, I can do that.
On second thought, the danger's not so bad.
Danger's not so bad, see. Now this guy, we want to wait until he's finished, because it gives us an excellent, quick route to bypass and do
Okay. How am I supposed to get this place up and running with all this old crap? Who would do that anyway?
There we go. Now he's an innocent, so we didn't kill him. Just punch him in the head. No! No! No, you were supposed to... No! Alright. You know what? We are going to clear out that hole ourselves. This is how we're going to do it. We'll take Mr. Innocent out the way. You don't need to die. He's just a mechanic. He's not done anything wrong. Put him to sleep there. And you rest. We go back in here. Luckily, we just picked ourselves up a grenade. Yes, we did. So we're going to use that. Hopefully this will clear out the obstruction. Run! No, no it didn't. No, it didn't clear it out. Fuck. Okay, we have to go the long way around. Fine, so be it. There's a rock around this one. There we go. I love me some rocks. Very useful. Very useful things. Unfortunately, we left our friend the brick behind. But we have this guy. This next rock fella. He'll be... But that's another rock. We don't need you, rock. We have this rock. This is rock number 1. He's much cooler than you, rock number 2. It's this guy. I'm going to beat him with a rock 2. God, I just love beating people with rocks. It's so caveman. It's so beautiful. Come on. Come on. Come on. And there we go. No, fucking missed. Fine. However, the problem is, he lived. We can't have that. We just can't. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a nice little treat first. How about a little light show? Yeah. Like that? You like that? Too bad. Okay. We have the foregrip. That's just the accuracy. The launcher, though, is more useful. There's a guy in here, I know that much.
Evening Star to Maria Narcisa. Come in. Evening Star to Maria Narcisa. Come in.
Slag.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
Maybe she is.
The Maria Narcissa is a boat.
So was the last girl you set me up.
Oh, this!
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a cargo
More booze.
ship owned and operated
We demand
by
drink.
Celestina Inc. Portuguese shipping
Yeah,
company.
boy.
Registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Ah, yeah.
Sounds suspicious.
Sounds like I'm setting you up for another date after all.
Can't wait to meet you.
Damn, Fishy, you a player. And I can't remember how many guys is up here. I do know that this guy easily dealt with. And that's the level, man. That's that. Simple as. And we finished the level. Statistics, rescue Morgenholt, cancel. That's a story thing. You can't actually rescue him no matter how much you try. It's quite sad. Mission statistics, success rating of 51. 50. We only half succeeded? I disagree, motherfucker. Christ, what do you mean civilians knocked out? I knocked out the one civilian. Like, for real. Well, unless the gate worker guy wasn't civil. Well, it doesn't mind. Either way, all I know is now he will live to tell the tale. And the other guy, I think that was the guy we beamed with a rock the first time. Probably that. Let's do another mission. This boat mission, actually the bane of my existence. It really is.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morgenholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century fleet by Defense Secretary Mason, who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
Look at that
boat. It is
boat.
our hope
Beautiful.
that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
That's right. You want to make people feel more safe? Send your military ship to near them. Keep an eye on them. Keep tabs on them. Don't care. Redding knows his shit. So let's go. This mission... oh, no. It's failed.